Spider Sense. Spider Sense, part 2. Yeah, this is part 2 because from last episode I tried to open that soundboard. I have it already downloaded on my phone. I opened it, stopped the recording. I said, ooh. That's when the mics come. That's when the mics come. Now let me speak about the mics. Now the mics, the DJI 3, I did my research and they nice. First of all, they got 32-bit float. I wish I could say sponsored. I wish I could say sponsored by DJI. But you know who we are sponsored by? Costco. Costco and Chia. Please sponsor us. Please. I'm just a poor boy in a poor family. But yeah. Costco. Everything great starts with a C. That's why I choose Chia. I choose Costco. It's that choice. But getting back to it, it has 32-bit float. So that means the audio will never peak. It will never peak. So you know when I yell, it's never gonna peak. It has internal recording. It has a storage inside so it can do internal recording. Ooh, do you know what that means? I take it out of a little case. I start speaking. It's like a recorder. It's a recorder just like that. It has automatic editing. It creates 2 files when it records. It has automatic where it's the regular unedited version and then it's the modified edited where it makes it where it smooths out tones. I don't know, probably cuts a bit of side. It's what is it? It wasn't AI. They didn't say AI. It was audience analytic. It was something with a audience interface, audience influenced, something like that. I tried to start immediately. I did. I wanted to be the change you want to see in the world. Look. I wanted to add. I want sound effects more than just my mouth because I realized I can do my mouth too. I can do a lot with my mouth. Ooh, pause. Ooh, but I can do a lot. I really can. But I might as well, and I can. I mean, we got the budget for it. We got the budget for a phone app that's free. Apparently not. But sound effects coming soon. Ooh, you'll see the pod grow. You'll see the idea. You'll see my vision come to life. And I don't even have the full picture, but I caught a glimpse of what it could be, and I keep building on to that, building on and on and on, and it's that building brick by brick. It's either one day or day one. It's either one day or day one. It's either day one or one day. So that's gonna be it. But Spider Sense, getting back to it, as I was saying, I was born in New York, Queens. I know Spider-Man. I know Spider-Man. He helped when my mother's water broke. He damn near delivered me. I know Spider-Man. I was born in Queens. That's my birthright. You know that Family Guy skit where Spider-Man says, "Oh, everyone gets one. Everyone gets one," and he saved. And then one time Spider-Man saves Peter, and Peter says, "Oh, thanks, Spidey." And Spider-Man says, "What? Why do you say that? It's Spider-Man. It's not PD. Only my close friends call me PD." And how would you like it if I called you Pete? It don't feel good, eh? If I called you Pete, eh? You don't like that, eh? Because that's not your name. Spider-Man. They got it right. I met Spider-Man. That's how he's like. You can't call him Spidey, unless you know him like that. He has boundaries. And they don't make him a bad person. It just makes him another joke. Everyone's got the same 24 hours. It's how you choose to use it, what you choose to do with it. It's spider sense. I guess the last episode will be called Cook Off, and this one will be Spider Sense, or maybe I'll do Spider Sense Part 1, Part 2. Yeah, I'll do Spider Sense Part 1, Part 2. It's a foggy day. It's a foggy day. The tops of the buildings barely visible, out of sight, look faded and misty. I got a cook-off happening. Yo, because of that error, I'm actually now 4 ahead. Yo, there's beauty in mistakes. There's so much beauty in mistakes. There's always a lesson to be learned, but it's on you to learn that lesson. Every day is a chance that I take with grace, and I try with a bit of humility, a little less pride, and a little tiny bit less ego, but I try. It's that attempt. No, I got a love for this. I got a love for the preach. I love preaching. I love preaching. I love speaking. I feel like speaking is one of the gifts given by the heavens. Speech. You know the difference between man and animals? It's the rational thought. It's the rational conscience. To do something based on to do something without it being completely comprised, completely derived from instinct. Reason is not instinct. Reason is the complete opposite. So reason, you have been blessed with reason. You have been blessed with the ability to do things to make choices based on things other than survival. Other than, I need to eat. I need to drink. I need to be warm. I'm gonna hypothermia. You have a reason in everything you do. It's the rational. The episode's called Spider Sense, and the spider sense, that's your instinct. Because a lot of times you don't have the instinct, you have reason. You try to do what you do. Let's go back to the previous example in the last episode. I'm eating, I put my food down on the bed, and I hesitate for a second. And then I continue to do it, and I realize, wait, no. That hesitation, and why did I hesitate? My mind thought, I immediately had a flash, a ding, a ringing in my head, a ding, 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 a ringing, and it's flashing, oh, you're gonna spill it, you're gonna sit on it, you're gonna break it. Things that may potentially happen, and these things may potentially happen, but also some of them have happened. That's your instinct right there. That's not your reason, that's your instinct. Your reason was what led you to that moment where you say, it's fine, I can reason, but then it's your instinct. It's this instinct. You have to cooperate, you have to collaborate with your instinct and reason. I feel like this one's ooh. Look, it goes back to a dream. The silver lining. I know Spider-Man. I was born in Queens, and if you're wondering where, so as it is, I'm a Treyu. Treyu's Adventures. So let me explain. I was destined for this life. I was destined to be an odd, funny individual. Because I was born in New York, but my background, both of my parents are Jamaican. So I was born in New York, but both of them Jamaican. And how long did you live in New York? I didn't live in New York. They were on vacation. They're Jamaican and they were on vacation when they had me. All my other siblings born in Jamaica. I'm the only one born in a different place. But I was born in New York. Didn't live in New York, just a vacation. So let's recap. So born in New York, background Jamaican, and then I'm Canadian. I'm Canadian. We moved to Canada when I was about 5. So I was born in New York. My background's Jamaican, but I'm really Canadian. I never lived in Canada, in New York or Jamaica, at least to my recollection. I have one memory, and it's when I fell down and I got stitches. I remember I fell in the backyard, was running, chasing. That was my earliest memory. Chasing my cousin. I fell. I saw a stick. It just black. And then it jumped. And then it jumped and I was in Canada. It jumped and it was literally 4 years later. It may have been 4 years. When was that? Probably when I was 3, 4. So 2 years later, 3 years later, yeah. That's how it go, massa. That's how it go. That's how it go. That's how it go. You just go try. You reach. So this intuition, you have reason and you have your intuition, you have your instinct. When you don't listen to it, I've noticed as I get older, and that's because my body is getting acclimated. I'm getting the download. I'm getting the calibration. I'm getting calibrated to this life, to instances, to scenarios, to specifics. I've lived enough, so now my spider sense has got this grown man wisdom update. Ooh, it's tasteful. It's blessed. It's blessed. And so, how to fly? Chance the Rapper. Shout out Chance the Rapper. Shout out to J. Cole. I was listening to Logic the other day. I never listen to Logic, but it's because he made a show, and Savoy was talking about how he made a show, and then in this show, it showed me a clip, and it's him being like, I'm light skinned, I swear, and then everyone was like, no, you ain't, nigga, and then he's like, well, I'm like, he still got the same joke. He got the same joke? It's been a decade. He still got the same joke. I was like, what Logic songs even and I looked on my Spotify, typed in Logic, and I got 3. I'm like, oh, I actually had a lot more back in the day. When I was on SoundCloud, I was a Logic listener. Best believe you me. I was listening to that Logic because it only made sense. Get it? I was listening to Logic because it only made sense. Brother man. It's that spider sense, it's that intuition. It's when you don't listen to it. As I said, the universe, it calls. It shows signs. But you have to hear, you have to be accepting, you have to be open. Let's see if let me see if I can read a passage real quick. Let me see if I can read a passage real quick. Because I can't fully remember. I can't fully remember. Oh, I know it's Matthew. Oh, and it's right here. I know it's Matthew and it's right. It's Matthew 7. It's Matthew 7. Matthew 7:7. Okay, I'll remember that from now on. Keep on asking and you will receive. Keep on asking and you receive. Keep on seeking and you will find. Keep on knocking and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, everyone who seeks finds, and everyone who knocks the door will be open. Matthew 7. I took that anger winner. Where I got that? It's my pocket Bible. I just keep a pocket Bible, just in case I gotta do some preaching on occasion. If you're always questioning, if you're always looking, look, I believe in the people. I really do. I really do. I say be the change you want to see in the world. Practice what you preach. The person you are in private is who you are in public. So when I'm by myself, I do the weirdest things. I'm the most peculiar person. And when I'm in public, I'm still a peculiar person. I know that. I've accepted that. That's my fate. Ooh. Look, I get excited for life. I've got a lust for life that's insatiable. A lust for what if, because life, you never know what's next. You don't know what's next, but you know what's next. The only way you could tell what's next is if you dream. So I dream as large as I can, and I see a future that's bright, and I'll do everything in my power to steer myself in that direction, wherever is favorable, wherever the man that I envision myself to be. I'm my sister was saying to me and Jimmy, I remember when you guys were little. Now look at you. You were little boys before, now you're men. And Jimmy's like, yeah, we grown men. And my sister said, grown? Men, yes, but grown? And that's fair. 22, all right, you're definitely a man, but you're not grown. You have more to go. You have more to live. You have more to see. Ooh, I tell you this. I love to dream, because the more I dream, the more I get. The better my life becomes. I wanted to read the book Atomic Habits. I really want, and I've been manifesting. I've been willing it into my existence, but I don't want to pay for it. So I've been willing, and the people around me have been getting around into reading. And I say, it's almost time. And whenever the time comes, whenever they let me the book, that's when it starts. But I said, Atomic Habits. What if I do the Atomic Habits before the habits even atomic? What if I atomic the habits before a habit even atomics? So I practice what I preach. I everything that I assume would be in that book, I'm gonna see. The life I'm living right now, what I'm trying to do right here, what I'm trying to build, I believe it's in the book. I believe all of what I'm doing is in this book. Practicing purposeful speech, thinking, reaching, dreaming, questioning, just trying. Every day is an opportunity I take with grace. I do mantras now. I realize why old people, they got mantras and they got sayings. It's because at a certain point, once you get older, you've been living. And it's a bit of the same thing. And you have to repeat these affirmations to get you through. You have to remember what you've learned, the lessons along the way. It's true. It's that instinct. It's that spider sense. Your spider sense. It's important. I've started to listen to my spider sense. I've started to understand my spider sense. With the decisions I make and the thoughts that I have, I've started to incorporate that spider sense, and I say, whoa, wait, because this is my reason, but this is my intuition. This is my reason, but this is my instinct. What? And I go with both of them. I used to go with one because for a while when you live this life, you have to just go with the reason. You don't have that instinct. You haven't lived it, but once you start to live it. Once you start to live it a bit more and a bit more and a bit more and a bit more, you just go on. Just go on upon that thing. I have my spider sense, brother man. I have my spider sense. It's another day. It is another day. Shout out to Olivia I met at Smash Pit. She had the fold. She had the fold 5. And she got this, and she has a business, and she does herbs and this and that, and and teas, and so and she showed me the pitch, and she showed me the photos, and it was a glorious thing to see. It was a glorious thing to see because I've loved doing that. I've been doing that for a while now. I got my picture on my phone. I open it up. I call it my movie time, my movie marathon. I'll show my adventures, my accolades, this and that. You want to talk? You want to chat? Let me show you. I'll chat. I'll chat. I'll give you a chat with a show, dinner and a show. And to see it on the other foot now, someone else. Ooh, it's magical. Ooh, someone else doing the presenting. Ooh. It was a nice thing to see. It was. I just made it back. But yeah, every day is an opportunity, and I always just try. I fall short. Don't get me wrong. I fall short, but it's okay because I shoot for the moon, and if I fall a bit short, then I still land among the stars. Because if you only shoot for the stars and you fall short, you just come back to Earth. I always shoot a bit more, and a bit more, and a bit more, and a bit more. I'm a dreamer. I love to dream. It's all I know. It's what constitutes my soul. I love to dream. Anyways, another day and another opportunity. This is Treyu's Adventures. I'm signing off. I'm now 4 weeks ahead. I'm not in 4 weeks, 4 days. Ooh, but what if I'm 4 weeks ahead? That's nutty. A month ahead in your uploads is nuts. But anyways, a day at a time. I'm always seeing this man. Yeah. Where you been at, bro? My house, my mom's. Oh, for real? Yeah. I had to. I just had to visit. Yeah, but I literally just disappeared. Bro, you just disappeared? Yeah, I just disappeared. That's what. Ooh, and I got a new toy that just came in. I got a new toy. Where's my mail? A new toy? A new toy, yeah. Yeah. Are you going? I'll take it.